You are my home. This is my home. And then I ask her, 1, what kind of content did you do? And 2, what was your reason for quitting? And that's where things got kind of wild. She told me that.
But I'm that nigga, I won't never change. Rubbing off the paint, smoking dank. Got a Uzi in my lap, I let it bang. Free Latte, no, he keep a cake, but he not take care of.
Let's say you work at a job for about like 7 hours a day. You collect your paycheck at the end of the week, and realistically, it's only enough to eat, sleep, and keep yourself mildly entertained until the next paycheck rolls around. It is an infuriating and depressing cycle. But not for Sophie Rain, bro! Let's be honest, when somebody says they're an OF creator, they're not exactly out here giving meal prep tutorials or running news segments. Sure, technically it is a possibility that it's not just explicit content that they are doing, but also, technically you can log on to the hub to look at videos of somebody playing Osu, but we both know that's not why you're there. I personally don't believe that any creator has ever signed up to be your school teacher, your parent, or your librarian. So this obviously is not gonna be a video on the moral standings of only. It's more so a video on if it's something I want for myself and my partner. And I can tell you firsthand, not something I want for me or my partner. I'ma just be real with you. I only say that because regrettably so, I have experience with that. Some of you guys might actually remember this girl. She's in my 6 girls to never date video. She is also a part of the 4 videos I've had to delete this year because I am just now finding out that when you're making a story time, you can change people's names, you can change people's faces, you can even leave parts out of the story to make them look a little bit better, and they still have a problem with it? I will let you guys guess which girl she was in that story, but I promise you it's really not that hard to figure it out. Now, before we met, she was an OF creator. Keyword, before. And since the amount of people that are at home that are actively trying to be an OF creator is rising, I kept finding myself in talking stages or pre-dating stages with these people, but eventually I would catch wind of it and just leave. I can talk to an OF creator, I feel like, right? I'll probably even smash one, but dating one is an entirely different ballpark, let alone being in a committed relationship. Nah, bro, no. So I'd been in a serious relationship with this girl for about 2 months, and when she first told me that she used to be an OF creator, my first instinct, right, break it off, right then and there. We're dating for 2 months? And you just now tell me? Are you serious? But, and I swear it's always this shit, bro. The crying got me. Like, it just got me, bro. Like, what are you supposed to do when a girl who's like half your size is crying in front of you? It makes all of the reasons and excuses that she's giving you seem kind of like reasonable. And the reasons she gave me were like, oh, I didn't do any content with other men. It was just me and my it was just me and my toys and my camera, bro. What are you supposed to do with that? So, I think to myself, I take a deep breath, and then I ask her, 1, what kind of content did you do? And 2, what was your reason for quitting? And that's where things got kind of wild. She told me that her content was different because she was making transformative content and connecting with viewers on a personal level to help them become better versions of themselves. I asked her to show me said video, and the only thing that could have been transformative was the post-nut clarity somebody would have felt afterwards. She wasn't on camera giving inspirational speeches. Exactly what you think you'll find when you go to an OF creator's page is exactly what you found. She said she deleted her account because it wasn't an accurate representation of what she could offer society. And that's a sentiment I could respect. I've always believed that people are at least 70% more capable of what they show you. So like the stupid, enlightened little simp moron that I was, I stayed. Luckily, she didn't have like a huge following, so I was never out in public with her and people were recognizing her. Can you imagine some dude walking up to you and your girlfriend at the mall like, hey, aren't you Toe Goddess 956? Oh my god, kill me! Here's the reality though. Think of 10 problems you'd expect when dating an OF creator. Now double it and pass it to your therapist. You become much more hypercritical on what she wears, where she goes, who she hangs out with, and also more notably the things that she says. For instance, when she says, I love you so much, baby, in your mind you're going, without a subscription? And it's like, me personally, I don't really care how you feel about it. This is just my f***ing belief. You are welcome to have your own. I don't like having a girlfriend that other guys have had so much fucking access to, bro. Like, I don't like it. I remember sitting in the car with this girl, right? And we got into the conversation of, like, body counts. And she would not even tell me what her body count was. It doesn't have any effect on who the person is and what they're capable of. And I'm like, your body count definitely does have direct correlation with what you're capable of. statistically speaking, people with higher body counts are less likely to be able to maintain a long-term healthy relationship. They've been with so many people in the intimate way that their value on intimacy when it comes to relationships is really bad and skewed. And they overassert the value of themselves because they think so many people want them. She's like, first of all, don't ever bring up statistics with me, which is it's ludicrous, bro. To ban somebody from using numbers in an argument it's so crazy to me. Then she goes on to say, and you're judging me for trusting this many people with my body. And I'm like, yes. Like, yeah, because if you've done something with upwards of like, let's say 40 to 30 people, right? And you're claiming that every single time it was because you trusted somebody, that just means you have bad judgment skills, bro. On top of that, you didn't marry none of these niggas. That just says to me you got tricked 30 times. So we go back and forth for like 40 minutes, bro. She crashes the out and it's like, oh, what's your body count since you're so perfect? And I'm like, my body count is 3. And that's when she says, oh, well, good for you. It became very clear to me at the time that we were not going to have a logical discussion. So I was just like, oh, so it's okay. We don't really have to talk about this. But that was not enough, bro. The second I ended the conversation, she started crying. So what do? I started laughing. I don't know, when people devolve into children over a simple discussion, bro, that's just really funny to me. When you spend a good 80% of a relationship crying, you cannot expect people to care. It kind of just gets old. So she says, oh, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want to go home. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, drop me off at my place and we'll go home. Fuck it. So she drives me home, right? I get out of the car. I walk up to my front door and put the key in the fucking lock. And I turn around and she is right behind me. And I'm just like, what? I thought you were gonna go home. She's like, you are my home. This is my home. You don't live here, bitch. What the fuck? Shortly after that, we ended up breaking up, bro. And guess what? She was the one to break up with me. After begging me to stay in a relationship, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy out here. If enough people want to know how that situation ended, I guess I'll drop the video, bro, but it's not great. But like I said earlier, bro, get your bag however you want to. I just think from my personal experiences, it is not the kind of girl that I could date. What's up, True Crew? How you guys doing? Drop this video a like and be sure to head over to my second channel where I'd be recording, I don't know if it's like animated gameplay or if it's gameplay. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out when we're there. I wouldn't necessarily classify the second channel as a gaming channel. It's more so just going to be a channel where I upload all the stuff I've always wanted to do, like vlogs, reactions. I'll probably be uploading content to that channel a lot more than this channel. So if you rocking with me, then I'll see you over there.